Hello. Um, it is 20 past midnight, so it's Monday the 27th here today, and I am waiting for another 15 minutes for Biathlon to be on, because I stay up at night just to watch Biathlon because it's so awesome. And besides, after this, there's going to be a bit of a break before the World Championships start in Switzerland. So I posted the part 2 of my last Flosstube just before midnight. Can you believe that I posted 5 hours of Flosstube this weekend? 5 hours. I know I didn't make any videos for 4 weeks, like any Flosstube videos for 4 weeks, but still 5 hours worth. I don't know if anybody will watch me anymore. The plan really hasn't been to make monster long videos. I don't know what has happened the last 2 times. It has just been crazy. Oh my god, my eyes are me all bloodshot. I think I need some decency. But yeah, let's start again filming some more for the next Flosstube. Gosh. So here we are again, making another Flosstube video. And this time a bit sooner than the last 2. It has only been about 2 weeks, maybe 2 weeks and a few days since the last one, and this was my goal, sort of try and keep it fortnightly. I think a weekly one would be too much and the videos would be short. I'm sure some wouldn't mind that at all, but I don't know, just fortnightly might be the way it works the best. So, welcome back to the channel. You're here at I Stitch Birds because I like stitching birds, even though recently it has felt like I don't stitch that many birds, except that, okay, I do have 2 bird finishes, so I guess I do stitch birds still. So thank you for letting me come to your house for another home visit, and I'm so glad you let me do this because I need to get out of the house. Things have been just difficult. And I'm sorry, but the tone of the video, like the small videos and everything, it's going to be a bit gloomy. I'm sorry about that, but that's just how life is at the moment. So gosh, okay, get yourself together. That is for me. Not you. You keep stitching. You just keep stitching there. Okay. It's like trying to think, like, what was I going to say? But I keep forgetting. My mind is just too full. But thank you so much to those who used that thank you button after my last video. I absolutely didn't expect, anyone to be using it, and wow, you so surprised me. Like, thank you so much. Like, I don't even know what else to say, but thank you. Just so many bright sparks during this fortnight, and thank you for keeping me the Sprite Zero. We've had so many hot days. I definitely needed this. And thank you also for all the wonderful comments. I am still doing really well with replying to them. In the last week I have fallen behind a little bit, but I'll catch up. I'll catch up. It's just been a little bit difficult. I also want to say thank you. Sorry, I thought I was going to be alright. Thank you on Instagram for the really, really kind comments and well wishes, and they really helped a lot. If you're not on Instagram, you'll know what I talk about a bit later in the video, so I'm just not gonna get further into it, I think, now. But yeah, you all have just helped so much. Come on, stop it now, stop it now, stop it now. So this time I am just going to just display the whole lot of the videos that I have been filming, and I don't think I'm gonna come say anything in between them, because I think it just sorry guys, didn't think that it was gonna be so hard. I was so ready to do this, and I don't usually apologize. God, what a start. It's like, oh my goodness, what a not so great this was gonna be. Okay, so there's gonna be the stitching, some whip go, a lot of mentions about Bathon, because you know, is this one of those things that if you know, you know? Yeah, probably. And yeah, like I said, 4 finishes. It surprised me. And when you get to the end of the videos, I'll be here and we'll talk a little bit more. Okay, so happy watching, happy stitching, and I'm sorry that the tone of the videos is on the gloomier side this time. Just wait. I'll see you later. So here we go. So this is where the sweeping planes, where's my sweeping planes cover picture? Because I might as well show it now, since this will be another Flosstube video. And let's get that pattern out of the way. So this is sweeping planes, which is my Bathon whip. So on Bathon days I do 300 stitches on this one, and I did over the, well, now yesterday's stitches really. So another 300. I think when I showed it on the last video, I mean, it didn't get that much more added to it. I did some more of the sky, the light blue sky, and did some of this green and filled up a little bit here and here. That was pretty much it. So not much changed, but I wanted to show it so that I will try and make sure I film it always after the 300 stitches. Okay, now that I've said it, like, I only need to do another 300 today, and then, like I said, it's like 2 weeks until the next one. Oh well, anyway, at least you see the difference from this to what I stitched today. So I'll show that later. And then, just a second, I'm sorry, but that's what you have to look at now. I was wondering what to stitch, and I went to my paper pattern whip list, And yes, I saw this one there. I still really like this kit, but it is so hard to stitch. And I'm like, am I doing some self-torture? Because I just got that big black area done on that girl that I finished in the Hazel Pink Flowers. And now I'm getting out this one that has block stitching that I absolutely loathe. But I really want to do this one because I love all the back stitching that goes over the blocks though. I mean, it looks great. I love how, like here, the black back stitching just looks so nice. So if I could do the black one, surely I can do this one. So my plan now is to stitch the outline for all the blocks, all the different blocks, so that when I want to stitch this, all I need to do is fill in whatever color it is that I decide to pick. So I did this one tonight. I still need to go up that one. These are just half crosses here. So I went like from up here down here, and then started stitching upwards again. So there's the first bit. I guess the next bit I'll either do this little bit here with the white or see where the black goes. I think the black will go straight down here. Yeah, and pretty much just head this way. I don't think it's a straight line though. I think it goes a little bit wobbly, so. But I really do think that that is the only way I'm gonna get this one stitched. Because blocks are a pain in the backside. I want to have this. I want to have this finished so I can look at it and love it and admire it and everything. So yeah, well, I think that is all that I have to show. So tomorrow, no, well today, because it's almost midnight. So I'm gonna work on the sweeping planes. Then probably add something here, because there's no hurry with this one. It is not one of the 25 whips for this year. I just want to stitch it anyway. But yeah, I feel like I may start something today as well. Kind of feels like a day for a new start. Yes, what a good idea. Okay, but now I'm going to get myself an icy drink and get ready for Bathon. Okay, I'm here on the My Bobbin website and I just have to share. I actually already shared in the community tab thing of my channel, but I don't think everybody sees that. I mean, I certainly don't see what everybody else posts in theirs. I don't really know. I'm a bit lost with the community tab anyway. So look what's happening here on My Bobbin. Surely you recognize some of these, right? The round one and the square one. Yep, they are finally adding patterns by Natalia Jurkevich on My Bobbin. So if you have been loving these patterns when I've shown them on my channel, now you can easily buy them from My Bobbin, so you don't have to go to Boosty and fumble your way through there. I mean, I have this one, I have this one, I have this one, I have the rainy one. This one I'm still thinking about, but I definitely wanted the rainy one. I have these. I've got these. I've got this one and this one. I don't have those. This is one of the, I think this is one of the newest ones. Let's see. There we go. I mean, it's nice and foggy. This one had a horse. I'm not so into horses. And this one hasn't called my name yet, even if it has a river and everything. But, you know, maybe the day will come, or maybe it's just one that I will not get, because I already have so many, so I got plenty to stitch even without that. Why am I not? But anyway, yeah, definitely go take a look. Okay. Oh, there we go. There's her name if you need to search for it. But yeah, gosh, I so need to finally start that one. And the other one, this one, the Land of Fogs. They're so beautiful. Gosh, they're just so nice. And this one. I have too many nice patterns waiting. Okay, anyway, had to share this one. Hello. Okay, I'm back with this one. The RTO kit among black cats. The last couple of days I've been sort of slowly working on this one because I have found just the stress of life really difficult to deal with. It has even stopped me from stitching, which is a bit unusual because usually stitching is what I do when I feel sad, but I think when it's like really bad stress, like uncertainty in life, I very much struggle to deal with that. But I'm really hoping to use this time as well to practice, like to work on myself, to deal with it better, because surely things will turn better, right? So I can try and just do my best at the moment. So anyway, like I said last time, my plan was to do some of the outlines of some of the blocks, and so that I can fill them in whenever I so wish. I mean, it turns out like here, you know, it's not really so blocky because it does actually have some of the colors like overlapping. So I haven't done all of the outlines, but this is where I am at the moment. Yep, the cat is fully stitched. I did not expect that one bit. It's like, I think it was a bit easier to do because, I mean, you know, I stitch in columns instead of rows. So the columns were like different lengths, so it didn't feel like just like stitching this sort of block. And little by little, I got it done. And of course, I was then rewarded by backstitching. Well, there's backstitching around the whole cat. I haven't done all the backstitching yet with the eyes and the mouth. So I'll just do that when I so feel like. And when looking up from me, yeah, the coverage seems just fine. It's like when you tilt it, it's like it doesn't look as good. But hey, I mean, this is the way you will look at it. So what I'm trying to say, I am actually surprised and happy with the coverage. So it's good. Yeah, so I did the outline of this part here. Then I've gone down here and stitched a couple of slivers of things that were like smaller bits, and then started going up with that color. And because when I then made it up here, then it was time for the black, and I just got stitching. So I feel like I have set this up now very nicely for some further stitching. Like, it's like all of a sudden it's gone from like being a project that felt impossible to ever finish to something that I really can finish. I'm so happy about that. That is really, really thrilling. So I was thinking I would put it away now today is the Thursday the 30th of January. So soon it is February. And time to work on the February Whipco project. I'm glad that I was able to take a bit of time just to slowly work on just one project. Not stress about anything. There's nothing I had to stitch or anything like that. Okay, I know I say that, but it's not like I ever just have to stitch something. It's self-imposed plans. So but yes, I'm gonna put it away now. And I am looking forward to bringing this back actually, which is great. That feels really good. And the cat will be waiting for me. Oh my goodness. Wow. It took so many days now to get the 300 stitches done for this. Was supposed to be done on Monday. Today's Friday. I just really have struggled with getting stitching done, but there we go. Finally, that now I get to, when was it starting? Bathon is back on the 13th of February, so I can take a couple of weeks break from this one. And I think I'll be keen to get back to stitching it after that. So I just kept going down this edge, picking the colors and just doing wherever as far as the thread would take me. And yeah, still a little bit left before I hit the bottom there. Then I can start going back up again, coming down. I think yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do with this one. And see how I go. It's smelling so nice here in the house because I just baked a cake. I really am trying to force myself to do something so that I don't just sit here and ruminate. So I made a lime coconut cake, which is a really good one. It always comes out just perfect, and it tastes really good, and it's nice and soft and whatnot. So I baked one earlier in the week as well because I had 2 limes in the fridge. So I made one cake first, and then I thought, well, why not make another one, because I delivered some of the cake for my stitcher friend Donna, who doesn't live far away. She always gets a cake delivery now when I bake, because our freezer is quite full, so can't fit everything. And also took some of the cake for Paul's dad, so that was nice too. So I think we'll probably end up doing the same with this cake. Just need to let it cool now and then get it iced and whatnot. Right, I'm gonna put this aside now with a couple of weeks, and until it will come back again and I get to work on it some more. I must say that I'm quite wanting to start filling up here like this bit to get those fence posts stitched, but I'll see when it comes back. I don't know what I'm gonna stitch today, because tomorrow it's Whipco time, and I'm definitely tempted to just get started. I already put, where is he? I already put the cat one on a Q-snap, just on the smaller one, because I like working on this, holding the smaller one. So because this is the area that I'll be trying to work on. There's a bigger flower and some more of the back stitching, and I don't know if there's, let's have a look. Why not? So it's this area. So I've done that leaf and that flower. So I'll be heading to do that bit, And I reckon once I've done that, I might jump over to this lot here, because this is very backstitchy heavy here, and I just stress a little bit about like where to finish the threads at times. So I might just do that, do that, do that, sorry, do this bit, do this bit, and then leave this last. That sounds good to me. And then we'll be finished. I still really like that I'll work on this one for 30 minutes a day. Like, it just seems so absolutely perfect for this one. Yeah, really looking forward to it. So I think I'm going to grab my other Big Go piece and put that on a Q-snap as well. So these are both then ready to go. And yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Okay, so I grabbed this because I'm gonna put it away for now, because I don't think I'll be stitching it since I'll be getting onto the Whipco stuff. And just added a little bit of the two different blues that are there. I think that's now the top of the pattern as well. So yeah, anyway, let's see, a nice spot where to start from next time this comes out. Okay, that's it. Alrighty, so last night I really wanted to try and stitch a little bit more, so wanted to get out something that was just easy to quickly work on at least a little bit. So I grabbed this one, and it's nice because you don't have to put it on a Q-snap, and you know, of course the threads come with it as a kit, so just easy to add a few stitches. So I just worked a bit on this, well, all this green, and added some blue stitches over there to the corner. I must say that I really wanted to start adding some beads to this, but then I ran out of steam and it was time to go to bed. But yeah, nice to add some stitches to this every now and then. I keep it next to the desk so it is easy to get my hands on it. Righto, okay. The first half an hour of working on Summer Dream, which is my one Whipco goal for this month, is done. And I really enjoyed myself. First time for about a week, I think, that I got to stitch without massive anxiety. I enjoyed it so much. Gosh, it made me feel so good. So nice to get any break from the almost like feels like obsessive anxiety. So fantastic. It amazes me sometimes, you know, it's like what you get or don't get done in half an hour. I feel like the first one, it's always like the slowest, because it's like getting reacquainted with the whip, seeing where you are, trying to work out what you're going to stitch. So I just went with the greens. I finished this sleeve because I realized that it was only like, it had this much missing, so I did that, and the bottom of that flower, and then put the dark green on this sleeve, so it then needs adding that other green around it, and this will be the bigger flower, so added the dark green to the bottom of that. That's it. A half an hour was done. You know, I actually would love to just keep working on this, but I think I'll just stick to the half an hour a day. It's nice because then don't get burnt out and whatnot. But I think that because I got to work on this without feelings of anxious. I think that's also makes me want to keep going. I think at the moment, like any time I get with that anxiety, it's like it's hard to want to stop then. Because the anxiety is just so bad. So I think, well, wait. Let me put this aside. The pattern. Oh gosh, it's always folded. There we go. I'm coming right back. Oh, so many squares to fill up now. It's always nice to put the sticker there. So my other Whipco goal was the summer spray. So I put that on the Q-snap. I haven't looked for the threads for it yet. See where I'm gonna start. So 1,000 stitches on this. I wonder if I'll work on it today. Or leave that for... Gosh, it's like I just want to keep watching Midsummer Murders, and I can't watch it if I'm working on a pattern that I have on the iPad. Oh, it's difficult. Okay, I think what I'll do is I'll keep watching Midsummer Murders while I look for some colors that I'm going to be using on this one first. And then see what's what. Maybe I'll end up just picking another whip from my list of the paper pattern ones and keep working on that. I don't know. There's all day time to stitch. It is going to be another very hot weekend. So I think I'm going to be sitting still a lot. It's either stitching or napping. So I'm really going to work on staying calm and get through the weekend. Okay, I'll see you soon. Right. So I am back. And not with the summer spray as expected. Even though I did look for some colors ready for that. So got out some greens and some yellows to work on. But I am still keen to keep watching Midsummer Murders and to take it easy. Try and keep the anxiety away for as long as I can. So I went looking at my list of paper pen whips. It's like I know I should be working on my focus whips, but at the end it doesn't really matter what whips I work on because they all are there to be stitched. So I decided to grab the Time of Flowers because this is certainly not like beyond me to get finished. I've done a fair bit already. Like I've done this whole bit, I've done this middle bit, then a couple of leaves here and some of this leaf. So it doesn't have a huge amount left anymore. The problem is that the fabric, it's that witch-old linen that is a little problematic to stitch on. And this was pain in the backside to stitch this leaf here because it has two different greens, and I swear I was going like cross-eyed when trying to read the pattern and count the count the different greens, like how they go, and so I just need to concentrate to get it done. But I'm definitely tempted to just go up here as well and do these flowers. But I do think I should concentrate on this one. Get this done. Then move the fabric on the Q-snap and then just go for this top part, because those will be fun. I mean, such pretty flowers and everything. Didn't put this on the Q-snap yet. So there's the bit that I've done. There's a backstitch missing still from these though. But otherwise the cross stitching is done in these areas. And you can see I've left the thread hanging there, done some of a green, and now come with this lighter one to add to it, and a couple of those leaves are done. So I'm going to put it on the Q-snap and get stitching, at least at a little bit. I have no idea how long or what I'll be doing, but it'll be nice to make some progress on this stuff. Let's see. Anything is good, even if I just stitch this one, this is thread in, you know, it'll be still progress on it and a little bit closer to a finish. So, good morning. Sunday, the 2nd of February, 7:25 a.m. So I wanted to show you a little bit of this pattern, because this is the leaf I was trying to stitch last night. This is how it ended up looking, because I had to start marking off what I had already stitched after I finished the first green, because it was seriously so overwhelming. And then I ended up just circling like the bits of the other green that were left, because it really was a struggle to try and find them, and because the colors were fairly similar, and oh yeah, it was a pain, but the effort paid off for sure, because I got that leaf done, so I'm well happy. And here it is. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. So happy I got that done, because I think that was definitely the sorry. Oh, the aircon on all the time is just brings on like a dry cough. But yeah, I think this was the most complicated part of this pattern, just because of the way it was. So yeah, I'm so happy it's done. I then went up here and started working on these 2 leaves. I think now that I've shown this, I'm going to move the fabric so that I get access to the top area. But yeah, I'm very happy about that one. Whee! So now it's time to take the black cat and work on that for half an hour and see what I managed to get done. So I'll see you soon. Righto, it's another half an hour of this done. I'm trying to think, like, what did I actually do today? Finish this leaf, finish this little tiny flower, and did some more of that one. And half an hour was gone. God, it goes so quickly. Can I just say how much I dislike the threads that come with these kits? Like, it is not great. I do not like this. Like, it looks different, and it's always sort of always twirling on the needle, and doesn't want to then sit right when trying to make a stitch. But I am still going to keep using them. Funny enough though, in the other kit that I have, the one with the white cat, I actually did swap them all to DMC. But this one, I don't know why I didn't. But since I didn't, I'm just going to continue with them until the very end. Hello. Oh, nicely pink face. It is so hot here today. It was hot yesterday, it is hot today, and tomorrow will be another hot day, which is just not so fun. Certainly enjoying having an icy drink next to me at all times. It is 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and I've gotten some stitching done. I mean, I already showed the black cat, like what I got done in the half an hour. My half an hour just it seems to just disappear. And I'm still gonna get it finished in these 2 weeks, I think, or this month anyway. If the 2 weeks isn't enough, or I'll just finish it anyways, because it needs to go. But yeah, it's very up and down at the moment whether I get stitching done or whether I'm just hiding in bed, you know, trying to get a break from the anxiety. Both have happened. At the moment, I'm stitching. I've even watched a little bit of Flosstube and some more Midsummer Murders. Worked on this a bit more, so here we go. I moved it different way on the Q-snap, so I have this whole area to access, and I finished these leaves. Yeah, so happy about that. I did not enjoy stitching those at all. You know, another thing, I just want to whinge about this fabric, because gosh, the color of the fabric is gorgeous, but it is such a pain to stitch on that, among other things, it frays the thread. And you know, you keep stitching, all of a sudden fluffy bits start sticking to the fabric, and it's like, oh, I need to keep cutting the end. It is not fun. It really isn't. I think I'll do the pink flowers next, so starting from like here, then go like that, then move on to the forget-me-nots, and then the other side, the little ones. And I'm gonna do all the back stitching last, because the way the back stitching has been marked on the pattern, well, actually most of the back stitching has been marked the same way, even though it's using different colors in different places. But in the instructions it says, you know, do the back stitching for such and such flowers with 1 or 2 strands of this and this color. So I'm just gonna go in the order, whatever it says, and just do them. I mean, I've already done it in this one because it was the same color, I think, as the one that was used for the stitching, but haven't done any of the other bits. But I just wanted to talk about something, because I was watching Flosstube, Artful Stitchery. If you like seeing kits being stitched, you have to watch her, because, you know, she has some nice kits that she works on. But she mentioned that like, she always likes to have a kit on the go by, like, always one kit by a brand, and when she finishes that, she then replaces it with another kit from the same brand. And it kind of reignited my wish for condensing the whips that I am working on, and working so that I would always just have one whip by a brand, kind of the same way, yeah. And that the rest of the whips would go to a waiting room, like my friend Amy has, because I still love the idea of the whip waiting room. I think it's just so wonderful. I don't know what it is about it. It just makes me so happy. But I still don't know if I could do it. I just think that with these bigger whips, like dimensions, I think like kids fairly much in general. But I'll think about now dimensions. Like, it just feels like such a good idea to concentrate on just one dimension skid at a time, because they are very demanding, very overwhelming. There's just a lot to do in them, and I have quite a few as whips because I all of a sudden got into them, ended up buying lots of them, and then I was keen to start them, but I can't finish them. Like, I am barely getting any progress on them. Like, I don't think I have any dimensions normal size whip that will be over 50% done. Definitely not gold collection ones. I mean, I've finished a couple of the smaller ones, the petite ones, but the big ones, they just need so much more effort than I've been giving them. So I'm kind of thinking about just when I don't feel like stitching, if anxiety is too much or something, maybe then I will grab my list of whips, current whips, and write down what I would work on. If I had just one by a brand. I suppose I would probably end up trying to pick then whichever would be the oldest one and try and do it that way. I think I just need to see what the list of whips that I would work on would look like, because otherwise it feels like I can't do it. But maybe I could. I mean, I would still have tons of whips that I can work on. It just would be nice to put some of them like aside, lock them in their waiting room, and tell them to just sit there and be nice and behave while I work on the other things. Then also wouldn't have to like feel bad about not working on them, because their turn would then come. And with the bigger projects, I find it just a little bit easier when there aren't too many, because like with the dimensions one, like the more you familiarize yourself with the whip and the colors and everything, the easier the stitching gets. So if I wouldn't have to swap so often, that yeah, maybe I could make more progress. So with dimensions, what do I have in the old ones? Let's have a quick look. So I have the Parisian bicycle and the garden door. I think they were the only ones that I have in the focus list for this year. So I reckon I would pick the garden door probably, because I could leave the Parisian bicycle for Tour de Paris. Tour de Paris? Tour de France? Why do I... Oh, Parisian bicycle, that's why I said Tour de Paris. It sounded so weird when I said it. But then on the other hand, that one is 42% done. Garden door is 21.8. So it would be nice to just pick the Parisian bicycle and just get it done. Of course, neither one is a gold collection, but still, they are the oldest dimensions whips that I have. And I'm wondering if I would also do the same with like Barbarana ones as well, like that sort of brands, because I've got the, what girl is it? Wishing Girl? Is it Wishing Girl? All of a sudden, can't remember. Just because that's 47.7% done, and then I have the Tree of Magic, which is 10% done. So, it would be nice to finish the other one, and then I could have the Tree of Magic to work on. What else do I have here? I have the Dawn and the Dusk. So I really should just work on the one that is more done, which is the 31.4%. Then I have, of course, several Anna Petunova ones. Would I also concentrate on the oldest ones? I have two. I got the Knitting Moomin and the Walk Under the Stars in this old group. I think everything else here is I think the Possum and the Kookaburras, I think they're both DMC kits, so I don't know, for some reason I would like to keep them both. But then again, my rules doesn't have to be 100%. My gosh, I am so tempted. I am so tempted. Now I want to look at my other whips as well and see what I've got. I've got two Miroshka kits. I've got the birds on the blue fabric, the 4 birds side by side, and then I have the like a autumn one, the Rowan's colorful Rowan. Oh, this is now getting a little bit more exciting. Okay, I am going to look into this a little bit more and see what my list would look like. I will get back to you on this one. And now I'm going to watch some more Midsummer Murders and find the colors for these pink flowers and get on with them. Honestly, I really want this one finished. I still really like the project. I love the color of the fabric, but I'm sick of stitching on this fabric. So I want this one done. Just need to get busier and stress less, so I have more time to stitch, because the stressing is taking a lot of my time at the moment, and how silly is that? Okay, so I'll see you soon. Okay, here again, it is Monday now. 10:30. Haven't stressed yet. I think it's because I slept till 9. Because I was watching Bathon at night and just, I don't know, felt tired. But I just made some banana pancakes because I have bananas to use up, so they were really good. Really good ones. Anyway, so last night I was having a look at my whip list, and don't know, I've been a bit all over with my whip names. The Barbarana, it's not Wishing Girl, it's Dreaming Girl. I'm sure you were yelling at me for saying that name. So Dreaming Girl. And this the posy pen that I've been working on now, for some reason I've been calling it time of spring. It's time of flowers. So there we go. All corrected now. So, like I said, I had a look at my list last night to see if I could make it work and how it would work with making, like just working on one project per brand at a time. And I don't think really it would change things that much, because oddly enough, my projects are from a wide variety of designers and companies. There's just like a few that I have several of, 3 Dimensions and RTO, Anna Petunova. Well, I reckon those would be like the 3 major ones. Then there's some that I have like 2 from, like Miroshka and Luca S and whatnot. So really not many. So I don't think I'll make then like a specific, like an effort to make it somehow specific thing that I only work one at a time. And which one will I move then? I might still do that sort of thing, like mainly concentrate on just one project from those. But not move my whips anyway, because I thought that it would be nice to like move some of them maybe away from my shell to give it a little bit more space, but it wouldn't free up very much, so no point doing that yet. But maybe when I get to the point where I like have maybe finished both Luca S kits, that I might then consider starting one and then keep always like one going from those ones. I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, so I kept working on this one last night, got these flowers done, and I don't know what was going on, but I just kept making mistakes and had to unpick and stitches and then stitch again. I think it's because they were all a bit different. So somehow I kept then, like when I was stitching this, I think I was looking at the pattern part of this one by accident, and so then kept making mistakes, but I got them done. And yep, then I moved on to the forget-me-nots and even did a few these small flowers as well here. So that's where I stopped last night. I have just put another length of thread on the needle, so I'm ready to continue from that spot and get some more stitching done. Of course I need to do my half an hour as well, but yep, I can do that anytime. Then again, might as well start with that. That's a good way to start the daily stitching, get that done, and then I can work on whatever with very good conscience. I'll be back soon to show what I got done. And here we are, half an hour, well, another half an hour done. And I did the stem going up from there, here, so the bottom part is all finished. And then I worked on the flower. So tomorrow I'm gonna finish this flower and then move the gear snap so that I can start stitching the flowers above. How very exciting that is. It's looking really good. So I just need to finish this medium red. There's one more bit of that, and then move on to the very pink and do all of that. Well, whatever is left of that, which is most of it. Okay, can put it away now. Cut it again. I wish I could keep working on it. Okay, here I am again, and look at that. I managed to finish that big flower, and then I have been working on these, and yes, it has certainly taken more than half an hour to get all of these done, because I could not resist anymore. I so badly want this one finished. So I figured if I can be bothered doing some counting and just getting these stitched. Why not? Because the purpose or the name of the game is getting those finishes. Oh dear, need to stretch. I love how this flower looks. I mean, they all look just so nice. Maybe interesting colors and everything. So I need to finish this one here, and then there's 2 more of these flowers. Then that bunch is done as well. Then I'm off to the leaves on the side, and yeah, there really isn't that much left to do. But it is fiddly and need to count a fair bit. And I've always found it very slow when there's like each one has like 4 or 5 colors. So, but yeah, I am so happy. So happy about all the progress. But I have something else to show you. Just a second. Because this happened last night. Yay! I have another finish, and I am very, very happy about that. Yeah, I feel like this really was another unexpected finish. Like, I really hadn't planned even working on it like this year, or even this, certainly not this early this year, and now all of a sudden it's finished. And yeah, so the last thing I did last night was just to do all the back stitching, like back stitching here, some here. God, I'm still so happy I got this one done. It's such a pain. Then of course there was like long stitches all the way up here. Instead of French knot, I decided I had a few of the small beads left from Mill Hill kit, so I decided to do those. Then there was the back stitching here, and of course some here. Oh, and a little bit there. And that was it. It is now. I really like these ones. Such a nice pattern. When I bought this one, I bought 3 patterns from Posy, and I have now stitched all 3. And I reckon in future I may buy a couple more because they were enjoyable to stitch. This one just had the difficult, I just found the fabric difficult. But this was the called for fabric actually, and because I so loved the cover picture, really wanted to use the same fabric, so yeah. So finish number 3 for this year, and like I said, all 3 finishes have been paper patterns. And of course, yes, I'm watching Midsummer Murders again. So I think I'm just gonna grab this one back and work on it some more, because I don't think I feel like looking for another project at the moment. Never know. Maybe I'll come back with another surprise. At the moment, it just feels like I don't know what happens and what I work on, but it's very exciting. Yeah. It's 1 a.m. Welcome to another night edition of Laura's Flosstube. I stitch birds. I have another finish. I thought I would make an front of camera appearance just for that. So I can show it to you because I really just couldn't resist working on it. And I am still in the finishing frenzy kind of mood that started sort of last year, and I am just loving finishing things. And what's wrong with that? Nothing at all. Here it is. Here it is. So, yeah. So this was here. This here was the last area that I stitched. And it is completely done now. I am very, very happy about that. Yeah, probably not the best light to show this. In the middle of the night here. But I mean, you've seen it. Indeed. There it is. It is amazing that it's finished, because not that long ago I still thought that this was a project that I would never get finished because of the trying to get all that black done, which felt impossible. And then all of a sudden I got it done. Then I thought, the flowers, it has like a lot of backstitching, but I have mentioned it before that actually it is done like as embroidery, not really backstitching. It asks for stalk stitch, and I was not going to be doing that, so I've had to kind of fudge the backstitching to try and follow some of the points where I could count and make them, so just try and do my best in getting the leaf shapes done and whatnot. And I am happy with the end result. I can't believe I've got it finished. I'm really happy about that. So that is, of course, a February whip goal done, and now I don't have to keep marking these on the calendar. I mean, how many days did I still have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days I still had left. Well, almost 10, but I don't know. I'm gonna mark Wednesday as I stitched it, because I did finish it on Wednesday. So now I'm like, what am I gonna stitch now? I'm so excited. Like, even happier than I thought I would be. Life still doesn't feel very easy. But the last 2 days, like today, well, Tuesday, Monday and Tuesday, I've managed my anxiety a bit better. I'm proud of myself for that, and also relieved that I haven't been in like full-blown panic mode, because that has been really tough to deal with. Like really, really, really tough. So I have been able to get a bit of stitching done, and I mean, I have to finish it this week. I was just thinking that, because every now and then I've mentioned that I'm trying to do the 50 new starts before turning 50. But I haven't really been like going on about it. It hasn't been like huge thing of importance. It was like, you know, I'll do it if I always, because it's not about it like that. It would be difficult because it's not. I mean, I've got plenty of stuff I can start, but at the moment I just don't feel like starting anything. I'm enjoying working on these whips and getting some finishes or making progress. So at the moment I don't know if it's going to happen or not. I think I would still need around 15 starts to get to it, but even if I get to it, it's like, well, I mean, it's just another challenge. It's not like I'm gonna get a prize for getting just something for myself. So it's okay, and I'm really glad that it's okay. It's like, if I get to it, great. If not, well, that's fine. I think another thing is that as I'm getting some finishes done, I'm not sure I want my whip, the number, like, I don't want the numbers to go up. I'd rather have them go down. So I don't know. So I don't think I'm gonna just like abandon that goal. But yeah, it's not super important that I get it done. I think if I had some small ones that I was wanting to start, then maybe then it would be easier to make the effort. But I really would like to just start if I like really feel like starting, not because I have to, just to get a challenge done. So yeah, it doesn't matter. I may keep doing it, or I just may not. I don't know. What else did I mention? I was going to be going to a retreat at the end of this month, but I have cancelled that one. No income, so it's not really like I'm gonna go. Certainly don't want to spend any money or extra money on anything, because, well, extra money I don't have. So I cancelled that one, and I'm okay about that too. If I need a retreat, I'll do an at-home retreat that weekend and message with the girls that are there. Exchange pictures. So I'm good about that too. I like feeling content. That's such a good feeling to have, and at the moment that's kind of how I'm feeling. So I am a little bit nervous about my other whip goal, which is the summer spray. It's 1,000 stitches on that, and like when I look at it, it feels a little overwhelming. It does. It's very pretty though. It's just waiting there. But I think because I've been working on this flower, so it's like kind of starting another one, or I'm doing some of these little bits there to start with. I wish that I already had some outline, so I could just get stuck in. I feel like it slows me down a little bit, because I'm a little bit avoiding the like getting going. but I'm gonna do it. I'm definitely gonna do it. Especially now that one goal is done, so that's all I have left. Oh, and a little life update as well. I've started doing more for dinners. Finally. And what I'm finding is that I'm kind of liking it that we have some ingredients in the house, and then I try and figure out what to make of those. That seems to be working well for me. And like today, I knew we had some broccoli that needed using, so I knew we had some cheese. So I googled a recipe for like a broccoli bake or broccoli casserole, or whatever you'd call it. So pretty much broccoli and cheese sauce with a bit of a crunchy topping with like breadcrumbs and cheese, parmesan cheese and butter, I think it was. And I made that. And then we roasted some potatoes and carrots that we had also needed to be used up. And then for the meat, it was like, well, looking in the freezer, I found a packet of hot dogs and just chopped those up and fried them in a pan, and that dinner was just fine. I was really chuffed. So I do think that at the moment the most important thing for me is try and stay as calm as possible, but then also keep doing this sort of things like the cooking and sorting out some things to eat, because then I'll feel that little bit prouder of myself, and that makes life a bit easier, because that is very much what I struggle with. So, and it is finally cooler. It was still hot today, but the cool change came tonight, and that made me happy. House finally doesn't feel so hot. Okay, I am going to get rid of leftovers again. Leftovers from the kit. The nasty threads that I hated. I'm going to get rid of them now that the kit is finished. Can't believe it's finished. My goodness. Okay. Well, I'll see you when I have another stitchy update. Well, it is almost 2 o'clock. I think 1:45. I don't feel like going to bed at all. So I'm just going to stay up. So I have grabbed this one. I think it's time to make progress on this one and then figure out what I want to do with the colors, because they are a little bit weird. So, I mean, that's what I've done now. And my goal is to do the frame, stitch all the white in each square, and stitch all the pink. And then I am going to figure out the rest of the colors. Like, I just find it so weird that I don't understand the chicken colors. But like the eggs, I mean, they look like Easter eggs, and then they become the little chicks. But I just want to spend a little bit of time trying to figure out what colors I would like to use, because the ones they have marked for DMC, just, I don't know, I did not like them. And I'm not sure I want there to be this blue. In my mind, I'm somehow seeing this color being green, very bright green, spring green. But let's see what happens. I think I'll also check the color for the cheeks, because I could stitch those as well already if the color is okay. But white, pink, and the frame. That's the current goal. So I'm just gonna get on with it. Watch some more Midsummer Murders. And enjoy the cool house. Well, not much progress happened with this one. I did work on the frame a bit more, but I think I've just been feeling a bit down today. And I couldn't face this because I started wondering whether I need to unpick this pink and change that as well to a little bit brighter pink. This is the color that was on the pattern, the DMC, but I don't know yet. I think I will have a look at the DMC book and see what kind of pinks there are, if I find something that I would like better. So when I next bring this out, I'll continue doing the frame, and I think I'll just head for the white. Leave everything else behind for now. Yeah, it's me again. Yeah, middle of the night, 1 o'clock. Already went to bed, but I can't sleep. Too much on my mind. I'm already missing Monday, Tuesday because I didn't worry. And I got stitching done. I really enjoyed stitching. But yesterday, because of course it's 1 a.m. now on Thursday, yesterday I felt sad. And in the evening started worrying again. So the video this time, very up and down, up and down. I think mostly on the down. Then again, I did have 2 finishes, so that was a fair bit up. I barely stitched. I'm going to say today, even though it's already Thursday, but I'm going to talk about today. I did try. I only put like a couple of bits there. Some half stitches. I couldn't do it. My stitches were looking ugly. And as I wasn't happy already, in general, I decided not to keep forcing that one. No, any day now I think it could be better. You never know. I guess that's the hardest thing, because you never know. You never know what's going to happen. But I was just talking about it with my lovely husband, and like that the best thing, like to help him, would be for me to just fully just concentrate on my things that I can do, like stitch away or bake or cook or whatever I could do to keep myself as calm as possible, because then that would help him a lot, because you know he's got a lot on his shoulders now, you know, trying to find work, and there's a lot to do in there, getting in touch with people and calling places and applying for jobs, and I do get it though, that it would help a lot if it doesn't then have to worry about me as well. So I'm gonna try. I wonder if it is time to work on this one again. How good does that border look? I really do like it. I think it's looking lovely. And I feel like I have enjoyed this when I've had it out lately, so maybe it should be something that I'll work on at the moment. Whatever gives me the most joy. I do like that border. Good borders really are nice, aren't they? I've got my massive drink jug here. So maybe I'll grab that green out and the white and just keep working on the border. Not go to the middle bits. I don't know. Oh, now it's like the more I think about it, I'm like, oh, maybe I should work on something else after all. I just don't know. I think I need one of the waves to just call my name like really loudly that I'm here, work on me. But I really want to keep watching Midsummer Murders, so I need a paper pen. One. And something that doesn't feel too stressful. Okay. Okay. You don't need to spend this time while I'm trying to figure it out. I'll have a look at my list on the wall with those paper pen whips and see what I might work on. I would love to finish something else. God, that would be awesome. I know there are a couple ones that wouldn't be too hard to finish. Well, I just put the other one away. I mean, that one really wouldn't take long, but it's just problematic with those colors. Okay, so it's either going to be Patchwork de la Neige or something. Ay, ay, ay. Why is stitching so difficult at times? Ah, so many options. So many wonderful options. Okay, thank you for talking with me. I feel better. I'm going to look into the stitching now. I'll talk to you soon. Okay, I've decided to just grab this chicken for a little bit and do a little bit of the beading. I'm somehow fearing this one a little bit. I think I'm not that awesome at the full coverage beading, but I would like to get this done sooner or later. So I have the red beads to add to the top part, so I might do that area, see if I feel like continuing after that or not, but that will be all the red ones done. So always nice to complete a color, whether it's beads or thread. So welcome to the backyard. We haven't been here for a while and it's not looking great. I'm not looking after it very well, and the possum keeps coming and eating everything. I had a capsicum plant near the door and it had quite a few of them growing, and I came out and every single one was gone. But that is not why we're here. I have another finish. Yes, so there it is. Okay, so I did not think that I would actually finish this, just wanted to make some progress. But then I was really not enjoying working on it, so I decided to just see if I can just get it done, get it away from my whip bar. I really do like the way it looks, but I do not enjoy doing like full coverage beading on wood. It is not fun. I think I would still be open to stitching on wood, but maybe just with thread. Full coverage beading is a little bit full on. but it is now done, so that's great. And I can put it on a show somewhere. I like it that it comes with the stand. It has it came with this die cut thing. It doesn't look really great now with the glue coming off, but coming through, sorry, the glue coming through, and it is also not sticking to the wood very well. Even with the glue, it keeps coming off, so I don't know if I'll end up having to pull it just off altogether. I mean, I don't think it really matters whether it's on there or not. I'll see what happens, but yeah, here it is. So and a few different, there were two greens, the orange, then there's a white, and then like a off-white, the brown, the red. Yeah, I think those were all the colors. I found it a bit difficult to figure out like what is the best way to stitch this. I ended up stitching it pretty much in columns, just going down and then going up and down, and just always picking whatever color was next going up. That seemed to work the best for me. And 1 week less now, so that's pretty good. And I'm wearing my rooster t-shirt as well, see, so totally matching, just a bit different colors. Really struggling with stitching in general at the moment, so I'm thinking that since it seems like when I'm not in the greatest mode, then I can just keep going on something I'm not enjoying the most. So I'm thinking maybe I'll stitch something else, like grab something else that is a little bit difficult to stitch and just work on it to make some progress, and you know, I guess a bit mindless or whatever. But still, I'm very happy about a finish. I feel like these feathers here look like a pickle color. Are they a bit pickle colored? Well, that's it for now. Time to go in and pick another project. So I've ended up picking this one and worked on it for a while. I didn't do the start video for this. So I'm just gonna show you where I've got to. What I had stitched beforehand was, well, a lot of the cat. I mean, it needs a lot of filling, so I've done only a little bit of filling now here, but I mainly worked on the flowers. Like previously I had stitched this blue flower, I think, like maybe just this area. So whatever else I've done now is, well, let's see that. Yeah, so I filled a little bit here, but then yeah, did all of this and this here. But I think I'm gonna put it away now. I'm really happy with the progress though. It was nice to stitch it a bit, and when this comes up on WhipGo, I think I will probably spend a lot of the 30 minutes a day then doing the, like, trying to fill it up with the white. Yeah, I reckon one day I will get this one finished. So this is a little bit difficult. Come on. I thought I was okay to fill this, but our wonderful cat Maggie passed away the day before yesterday. So, just wanted to let you all know that I'm not gonna go on about it now, because I know that if I was watching Flosstube, I would find it quite upsetting, I think. You know, because I think we've all gone through losing pets, and it's always so hard, but it was very sudden, and we were with her, but I'm really grateful. It was the most amazing cat. We'll absolutely miss her forever, and we are totally devastated by it. But my goodness, she has left us so many wonderful memories and pictures and videos, and I'm so lucky to have her. Okay. That's it for now. Maggie. So, as can be expected, everything is feeling a bit difficult today, but I'm gonna try and stitch a bit. Already I've been thinking about the thing of just picking a dimensions project and just working on that until it's finished. Like not being monogamous stitcher, but just like when it comes to dimensions, it's monogamously work on just one of them. I don't know if I will like keep this on the Q-snap as well until it's finished. That might take a long time. So I'll see how it feels. But this, I think, is my oldest. No, I think Parisian Bicycle is older than this one. I think I have started it before this. But I'm saving that for the Tour de France challenge for that. So I picked the garden door, which is absolutely beautiful and has a beautiful grey cat. Fortunately, it doesn't look like Maggie. This cat looks more like White Daisy. So I'm okay with that. And if you remember last time, I started going up here, sort of to maybe get an outline done. But it's sort of this half that I have more worked on, like the door and the roses and the cat. So what he's calling me at the moment is just doing more of this right side. Maybe get some areas that has full coverage. I think that will be really nice. I am going to put the Q-snap so that I can work on this, go all the way top. And yeah, just work on this top area more. So just put this paper away. Here is how the project is looking at the moment. So yeah, this is what I did last time, but I don't really feel like continuing that now. Just want to do something that based on what I already have. I mean, it would be nice to even fill out this more, but no, I want to go to the top now and work on that and see how that looks. It would be also nice to go up this edge of the, like the door frame, finish that. So we'll see. Just have to force myself to do something at the moment, because otherwise I just can't function at all. Just too sad. So I'm gonna put Midsummer Murders on again and get stitching. Oh no, I can't put Midsummer Murders on because I have this as a saga file. Oh, okay, I'll have to see what I can do. Midsummer Murders has been very helpful at the moment, so I'll need to find something that will make me equally happy. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, so unfortunately this has to go away already. It is just not TV friendly, and I really need something that I can stitch while I watch Midsummer Murders, or when I get to the end of that, something else, because I think if I listen to podcasts while stitching or even watch YouTube, I get sad very easily, and that is not what we want right now. So I did end up doing a bit of this this purple bit, filled in the windows a little bit more, and then I made my way all the way to the very top of the pattern and did some half stitches into colors. So I'm glad that I did get something done on this. I really wanted to do the back stitching on this, but I had put it on the Q-snap so that it was sort of half covered, and I would have needed to stitch a little bit around there. So next time there'll be a treat. So I'm gonna put it away now. Pick something else that suits. It's better suited for my needs. Wow, it is really difficult to pick what to stitch right now, because I feel like my needs are very specific at the moment for what I want. So still need something with paper pattern, and I am thinking I'll give this one a go. I mean, any progress would be great. I think what I'll do is just work on the bird and see if I could get the whole bird finished, and then if I do that, I could move on to the other parts as well. And this is how it is right now. Oh, so I've done a good chunk of the bird. There needs to be some stitch on the top and bottom side. Oh, I've even started the yellow leaf or flower there. I could stitch that if I wanted to. And, well, many options of what to stitch on this one, but I reckon I am going to go with the bird. Start there. I thought I'd do a little update on the goldfinch, because I don't finish the bird itself. Did even the tiny bits of backstitching that it has, and then I went and finished this leaf and a little bit of the stem, and I also finished this part. Oh, that's really good. So all the top half is now done, so it just leaves and flowers now to work on at the bottom half. So I'm gonna move the Q-snap now so I can access this part of the fabric. Still so up and down with how I'm feeling. Sometimes good, feels like normal, sometimes really not. So I'm glad to be at least stitching, so that's really good. I really do like this bird. I think it's looking really, really cute. God, I would be so chuffed if I managed to keep stitching this until I get it finished. It will be another weird finish done. Yeah, there definitely has been more finishes than I expected. And also, of course, very different projects than I thought I'd be working on, but you just never know how it turns out. Oh dear, I mean, any finishes are good. And did I already say I now have 82 whips? What, do I have 81? Because I haven't marked off, I think, the stitch row via the quotes to live by. Because I haven't restarted that yet, so I might as well just take it off my whips and I'll just restart it whenever it's the right time. So maybe that's 81 whips. So even if I would start enough to make it to 50 before 50, I still wouldn't go over 100, which is great. Sorry, the camera keeps moving up and down because I keep looking elsewhere while I'm holding onto it and thinking and whatnot. So it just keeps going down a bit. Okay, I'll better move the fabric and the key snap and get back to the stitching. So I was going to be just showing a finish right now because this one almost done, but this last flower I managed to stitch it in the wrong place. I should have counted the start point from here, and somehow I went here instead. I can't believe it. So now I'm having to frog, and what's most annoying is that in this fabric you can really see where the needle has come through, so I think I'll have to just take a really thin needle then and try and adjust the strands a bit then. Oh god, I'm so annoyed. I was so ready for a finish now, because yeah, you can see here where it was supposed to be and I stitched it like here. Oh, okay. Well, hopefully when you next see me, I have a finish. So here I am. I have a finish. So this lovely American goldfinch. I think it looks so nice. So nice having the right place. And I already went over this area with the needle to make it look a bit nicer. You can still see that got stitched on, but it looks a lot nicer already. So if I do it again, it'll probably be even better, but yeah, I'm fine with how it looks. But I absolutely love the colors of this pattern. I really enjoyed the greens, and I really liked all the yellows, and then the black there to accent it all, bring it all together. I think it's just so nice. I'm really glad that I stitched this. Yeah, I have two more of these bird ones because I got like 1/4 of the club. Yeah, it was just too late to get into it, so but I'm looking forward to now stitching the other two, because my plan was that once I finish this I will start the next one. So I may just do that. I'll have to see if I have a nice fabric for it, and I can't even remember which two I have left there, so we'll see. Oh, I'm so chuffed. I really am chuffed, yeah. So nice to have another finish. God, for some reason, all of a sudden, I kind of wish it had some gold croining somewhere. Maybe it's because it's a goldfinch. Like, it would be nice to have some sparkly on the yellow bits or something. Oh, it is really nice. God, 6 finishes already this year. I don't know how this is happening, but I'm very excited about it. Alright, well, time to start looking for what to stitch next. Wow. Hi. Today is it's Wednesday, the 12th of February. It is 20 to 7 in the evening, and after midnight is the first event of the Biathlon World Championships. I'm very excited, and I'm so happy that the championships are starting because that'll really cheer me up. It'll be really, really nice to watch some more biathlon. But I was going to well, you know, the Sweeping Plains by Country Threads has been my biathlon whip, and I've been adding 300 stitches to it whenever there's been a competition. But as you already know from my many videos, oh, the little videos inside this longer video, things are not going so well at the moment, and I'm kind of picky what I work on right now because it has to fit several criteria. So definitely need to be able to watch Midsummer Murders or something similar at the same time. So can't have something that I have the pattern on iPad, which is the majority of my whips though. But I still have quite a few that have just paper patterns, so I'm not gonna run out anytime soon. And I think that at the moment it's best to just keep stitching what feels the best, because I don't want stitching to make me sad. I don't want to stress about it at all. Life already feels stressful enough. So, as I just finished the American goldfinch, that didn't make me very happy. I haven't had a chance to look yet at the 2 bird ones that I have next to stitch, so I should look at those as well. Oh dear. Oh. So tired. It's really warm here. I mean, pig face again. Tomorrow it's gonna be another hot day. It's like 30 plus, like a few days in a row. But then we're gonna get a nice cool week after that, so that's pretty good. Anyway, I had to pick something else to work on, and I think this is the one. Patchwork Délaunay by Jardin Privé. I mean, it's a good one anyway. I mean, it's a snowy one. Goes well with the biathlon. And I mean, at the end, it really isn't like complicated stitching, like not complicated shapes or anything. I guess the biggest struggle is that it's very sort of like one color areas, but I mean, at the end, even those are not that big. But I just can get a little bit bored with that kind of stitching. So I am not going to set a goal like the 300 stitches. I'm not going to start counting stitches for it. I think maybe I'll just set myself a goal for each day for what I would like to do that day and just do that. I think there's 10 different days that the biathlon is on. So I mean, I could divide it into 10. I think there were more squares than that, and I have the border to do as well. But it could be that like one day I will do one side the for one side of the border, and I have like 3 of those, then I could just work on the squares then as much as I can, depending on how I feel that day. Maybe do one of the long squares, like the rectangle. I mean like this kind of one, and there's the same ones here. Or decide to do 2 smaller ones, or whatever feels right, you know, something like that. I think I'm most excited about doing that border. I would really like to get that done because it will look so pretty with that border. And once it's done, God, it's almost will almost feel like it's half finished. So maybe for tomorrow, since it starts after midnight Australian time, so tomorrow is my first Biathlon World Championship stitchy day. I think I want to finish this side of the border. That's it. First day plan done. I'm gonna put it on the Q-snap, so it's good to go, and then think about what else to stitch. I mean, if I feel like I'm just gonna stitch on it, you know, anytime, I'm not bothered. I'm really taking it quite easy nowadays with these any kind of challenges I set up. It's like there's like the ultimate perfect way to do it, and that's not where I'm anymore. I'm more like, that's like the ultimate guideline, and whatever I fancy doing or feels good means the most. So I'll see you at some point with some updates. I don't know if I'll do them every day while the biathlon is on or not. I might do it, you know, just a quick update, because I mean, it's nice to see what happens each day. Yeah, let's do that. I'll see you soon. Okay, so here I'm back. It's Thursday the 13th, 2 p.m. Show you what I stitched yesterday. Well, last night, I guess, because I took a early start for my stitching. So like I said, my goal was, did I say my goal? I think I did. It was to stitch the right side of the border, and that is what I did. I've left this corner for when I stitch this way, because I ran out of the green there, so it's perfect. So yesterday I stitched this, because I do not enjoy stitching snowflakes like this, so I stitched that. And that's white here when I moved the fabric, so that's the last thing I did, a little bit of that snowflake as well. Then I stitched some of this snowman, except the nose was already there, the carrot nose. And also did a little bit of that tree and some of the snow and the trees here, because I figured that, like, if I have some thread on the needle, I might just as well go ahead. And then I just wanted to get some of that, like the hat done and the broom and whatnot anyway. So when I then decide that, okay, today's goal is to finish such and such and that, then it's already partly done and easy to get into it. So I think that's what I'm gonna keep doing. Biathlon was so exciting. It was a mixed relay, and God, it was so fun to watch. Like, Finland did so well in the first part, but then went a bit downhill. But it was very exciting for the other countries too. We both loved watching it. Seems like most events will be again on sort of 1 a.m.-ish, but I am just going to sit up whenever it's needed and watch, because it'll be so nice. So there's nothing today, nothing tomorrow until after midnight. So it'll be like on Saturday, very early on Saturday. But, so I don't know if I will just put this aside and work on it only on those days. I think that, well, that probably would be good, but I'll see how I feel, because I mean, it's not like I don't have choice of, you know, other things to stitch. And I still need to work on this for the whip go. I am thinking that because I'm really struggling getting going, that maybe for 10 days I will do 100 stitches a day, because that is not asking too much. And if I feel like doing more, well, I can, but 100 a day I can definitely manage, even without watching my Midsummer Murders, something else on. So I think that's a good plan. I reckon I might actually do that, and I'll put the patchwork one away for now. Yeah, great, good plans, good plans, good plans. Okay, I think I did maybe 120 stitches, so mainly the yellow. There's still plenty of the yellow on this one, so I think I'll continue with that color tomorrow, or I'll grab something that first that has only a few stitches and do that, and then go with the bigger area. I did do 2 other colors as well, but they're just somewhere I can't remember. It was a very light color. So yeah, so at least that's a start. I really feel good about this plan. I can definitely do the 100 stitches a day and make sure I don't fail at whip go just yet. Okay, I just thought I'd show this because I went and found the next bird pattern that I'll be stitching. I did not even remember that this was going to be the next one. I don't know how I've forgotten. But doesn't it look so cute? What a gorgeous woodpecker. Never seen one this color. Looks amazing. It's such a fun pattern as well. Even though I'm gonna, yes, go out of my mind when I'm stitching this tree, because the whole tree is done with this one, this Threadworks overdyed. But I thought it was really nice that these patterns have they're mainly done with DMC, that there's only these Threadworks color, like a different color for each one, and with the subscription it would come with the pattern. So I do so wish I had done the whole series. I think I would have really liked it. But I'm gonna stitch it bit by bit when I start. So I think when I next come across a fabric that is suitable for this one, which should be pretty easy to pick, I mean anything light colored will be fine, I'm just gonna start it. So that'll be fun. So it is midnight, and I think it might be time to head to bed. I just really wanted to finish the eggplant before I go, so I'm pretty happy with what I got done tonight. Carrot, tomato, and the eggplant. Wee. But it's still, I don't think it's even half done. So I am not sure yet what I will be stitching next. There's some peas that will be here that I could do, or if I wanted to go higher up, there's a beetroot that I could do here. I don't know, or a cucumber here. I suppose could do anything really, but I'm gonna look at it in the morning and then decide. I am just going to be happy I made some really nice progress. Yeah, feeling really good about it. Felt gloomy like the whole evening, but feeling better now, so feels then safe to go to bed that I will be sleeping alright. So, gonna leave it here to wait. Okay, here we are again. Gosh, that was quite a few videos for you to watch without any breaks at all. I hope it was alright, and I'm glad you're here again. So which one of the finishes was your favorite one? And I was going to show you the update on the Eat Your Greens, because while I was watching my little videos before doing the intro bit and whatnot, I was stitching on it a little bit more. So I've added another leaf and I started working on the beetroot, which is really nice and kind of goes with my t-shirt today. So very is that fuchsia, that color? God, who knows about all these different shades of colors? I certainly know. I think I would call that fuchsia. Or is it magenta? Is this magenta? I don't know. So one thing that I was going to mention is that yeah, my birthday is coming up at the end of March, as you may remember, because 50. Yep, 50 is coming up. Gosh, it doesn't feel very exciting at all. But does birthday ever feel that exciting? No, it doesn't. I think maybe when you're like really looking forward to turning 18, or probably in America 21. Yeah, no, it's not exciting. But the nice thing is that it turns out that my birthday is on a Saturday. So I have invited the lovely people who come to the monthly stitching meetups to come to join me for an extra stitching meetup at the library. I think that'll be a nice way to celebrate my birthday a little bit, because otherwise I really haven't celebrated my birthday very much in years and years and years. So I thought that would be a nice idea. Everybody bring a plate who wants to bring a plate, so that we'll have something nice to eat there and stitch away for the 4 hours that we do. But the main reason why I'm mentioning this is, okay, you remember this absolutely gorgeous kit. I so love this one. Gosh, I just went and picked it up from my kit box yesterday, and I was admiring again these gorgeous blues. I think they are amazing, and all the featheriness. Okay, so the reason why I'm showing this is that I have decided that this will be my birthday start. I mean, I planned to start this when I first bought it. Feels like forever ago now, and I really finally want to get it going. And of course, I love my RTO kits, so I know it's going to be really enjoyable. I love all the back stitching. It'll be fantastic. But I thought that I would show it now, so that if you feel like joining me for I suppose it will be a sal, or will it be just a start together kind of thing? I don't know. There's no time frame for stitching this one. But if you feel like starting it with me for my birthday, you know, you still have time to get it. And God, it is so pretty. So it's Swallows by RTO. And there is the number, if that helps you find it, M984. Yes, that's what it is. I haven't done one of the brand videos for a while. I'm sure it's understandable because life has just been difficult. I already know which one the next one will be, so I have all my kids by them next to me, and I was a bit surprised how many I have had. So I just need to go look online, find the pictures of sort of what is on my wish list for them at the moment. And so I hope to do that sometime soon. I know that ages ago there were a couple of books that some of you were hoping that I could do like a flip through. I know I bought like the above head, like where you can put the phone and do the filming, but I just haven't never gotten around to like configuring it and setting it up and whatnot. So if I do that, I might do that sort of videos as well. So there'll be more videos sprinkled in between these main ones. Okay. Is there anything else? So the next week and a bit, I'm going to spend watching Biathlon. I'm gonna have a great time. Yeah, I'm really gonna enjoy that. I'm gonna work more on the Patchwork de la Neige. I actually can't wait to get back into it. I might try and finish that beetroot. Maybe not the leaves, but at least the main vegetable bit. And maybe go back to Patchwork de la Neige. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But I'm gonna try and keep busy a bit. Okay. Was there anything else? I haven't bought a thing. Like nothing. I have been really good. Okay. I did buy something because I was given a gift card, but I'll tell more about it when I actually receive the goods that when they arrive. Yeah, I'll tell you more about it then. Thank you to the lovely person already. Okay. No, nothing. Like I'm trying to look and, is there anything else? But no, I have so many project bags that are empty at the moment. It's making me sad. It's like they need to be filled. So I am starting to feel a little bit like starting new things. So I think I am going to have a look at some patterns, and probably not kits, maybe some patterns, and maybe start a couple at least. And I mentioned that I'm not going to go to the retreat at the end of this month, and I'm going to stitch from home. So I have already made some plans for that as well, which is very exciting. So yeah, that should be all then in the next Flosstube, since it's at the end of the month. So that's when I'll be making the video. So before I go, just thank you so much as always, just being such wonderful stitchy friends to me. And watching these videos, I know I've mentioned it to a few people that my mom just can't believe that I have so much to talk about, like just about stitching, and that people actually watch it. Watch me go on about it. So for her it's a mystery. So it's so fun to talk about stitching, even when I get sometimes a little bit miserable. Okay, that's all the stitching. look, I'm gonna say bye now, but after that there's a couple of little videos to show because I have cooked dinner the last 2 nights. I'm gonna cook tonight as well, so I'm gonna add that video as well. I just wanted to share that because I have mentioned it a few times on my Flosstube, how I really would like to do the dinner cooking more often, and I'm just so excited that I've started. It's nothing fancy or anything like that, but as long as I get us two fed, that's the main goal. So anyway, I'll see you next time. So have the best stitching time, and if you're watching Biathlon, have fun watching Biathlon because it's amazing. So bye for now. Okay, here's the start of me starting to cook dinners. We had a couple of pizza bases from the local bakery to use up, and then had some roast chicken in the freezer, as well as some yellow capsicum, and then some chopped ham and grated cheese. Here we go, dinner number 1. I'm going to cook dinner again. I got some beans from the freezer, got some linguine, and this one was left over, I think, from one of the boxes one day, maybe Dinnerly or HelloFresh or something, so I thought maybe add that to the meal. And then I have this also. These and parmesan will be dinner tonight. I hope it'll be alright. So here is dinner tonight. Didn't cook very much pasta, it seems, but I think this is actually exactly what we should be eating and not more. So, and there's some sauce left for dinner tomorrow night, or if I come up with something else, I can use it for something else. We'll see. Time to eat. And here is today's dinner. So it's the leftover pasta sauce from yesterday, and some potatoes and peas, and we had some of the roast chicken still left over in the fridge, so I heated that up as well to have now, so it doesn't go to waste. And then my lovely husband made some parmesan toast and cut that into strips. It's quite a nice looking meal.